Hello everyone. In this video, we will see how to do inferencing on the LayoutLMv3 model, which we have trained previously on previous videos. So first, we will import all the required libraries we want to import it, and after that, we will initialize the feature extractor tokenizer, which we will be passing it to processor method, so that this processor will be used in the to encode all our inputs. After the processor has been initialized, we will load the image using pillow library. uh, Currently this is the image which I want to do inferencing upon, and here just I have added to show image.show to just to have a glance of the what is the image we are performing upon. And I have created this new dataset format in the util function, and we have imported all the required functions from the other Python code which we have done previously. So in the util function, you can see dataset format, where we will load the image directly from the pillow library. After loading that, we will pass it into as.array just to convert that into as a numpy array, and we will pass it to OCR. Here we are using OCR as a parallel OCR. Just the image will be passed first. The image will be passing it to parallel OCR. Then it will extract all the text and the bounding boxes over whatever the image which we have, which we want to perform the inferencing. Then that will be stored as tokens as the text, and boxes are the bounding boxes of the specific token, specific word. And after that, it will return as an text dictionary and width and height of the image. And after that, we will be initializing our whatever the model which we have created. We will initialize that model, and from the processor, now we will pass the data which we are done from the dataset format, and few parameters to get the encoding format as our requirement. And then we will load the model weights which you have trained previously. I have trained with only for 5 images I have trained it, and with only for 20 epochs I have trained it. If you have trained your model for more than 100 or 200 trained images and more than that, and if you have trained for good number of epochs, around 100 200 number of epochs, and you will observe that loss curve is getting low and nothing validate in the validation also the loss is getting low, nothing overfitting or underfitting is happening, then your model is good to do. I am just using this basic model just to do how the inferencing will happen. And after the model got loaded, we will convert all our in whatever the encoding which will get from the processor into PyTorch tensor format, so that when we pass that pass that to model, it will analyze that as an input data. Once we convert all our encodings into PyTorch tensor format, then we will pass to the model, and we will get the output. And this output, for the predictions we are getting it, and after mapping each of the output into specific format, we will get the predictions label. And here I have done this as we have 4 classes. I have initialized the 4 classes. From the 4 classes, if you want only the one class, like whatever the title, if you have labeled class 0 as the title, if you want to extract only the title, you can mention only one class and you can remove the rest of it. But here I have given all the 4, and I have stacked the all 4 classes, and in the final whatever the unique values we will get it, that is the unique value, we will pass it to plot images where we'll predict that. And in the plot images are also been initialized in utils.py function, where it will just take the input of an image, whatever the bounding boxes list we have it, and each of the bounding box whatever specific label, whether it is a title, paragraph, date, whatever the labels we have given while training, probability list, width and height of the image, just to plot of the image, and it will save the image in text image.jpg format. You can modify the code as per your requirement. And while running this inferencing code, you need to also make sure that in the trainer we have initialized our model. In this model, we need to comment this loss function, because here while inferencing we are not using the loss, we only want the output. So you need to make sure you need to comment that, and that's it. I will execute this code. Here we are not getting as an exact bounding box. Just to show how the inferencing will work, I am printing all these things. If you have trained model previously based upon more than 300 or some good amount of images you have trained it on and more number of epochs, then your model will definitely perform, give the good results. Here, just for the sake, just to show the how inferencing work, I am giving that only I have trained with only with 5 images. This is the original input image. Here you can see it has detected 62 bounding boxes and recognition of the each of the characters from the it has taken 24 seconds and all the bounding boxes. Weights has been initialized, encoder values, boxes. Yep. So here you can see in the last item 0.0. So it has predicted nothing on the only a 0 0. You can see here 0 0 something it has printed it out. Here only 0 0 as printed. If you have trained your images or you have trained your data set as more with more number of images and with more number of pixels, you will definitely see the output over here. And I have tested this code in some other environment where where that is a restricted code, but this inferencing code will work for you as well. You can do inferencing with the same code on your trained models as well. Thank you.